You're angry, not sad, not hurt, not overwhelmed. Angry. And then, without warning, your eyes fill with tears. And suddenly you're not just angry anymore, you're embarrassed. Because crying when you're angry feels like losing. Like your body betrayed you at the worst possible moment. You wanted to be firm. You wanted to be clear. You wanted to be taken seriously. And instead, you cried. Today, we're going to talk about why that happens and why it has nothing to do with weakness. When you get angry, your body goes into threat response. Your heart rate increases. Your muscles tighten. Adrenaline floods your system. Your nervous system is preparing you to face something. But here is what most people don't realize. Your nervous system cannot fully distinguish between emotional pain and physical threat. Both activate the same system, and when that system gets overwhelmed, when the emotion is too big for the body to hold, it finds another way out. Tears. Not because you are sad, but because your nervous system has hit its limit and needs to release the pressure somehow. Crying is not weakness. Crying is your body's pressure valve. Now, here is something important. Not everyone cries when they are angry, and the difference has very little to do with how strong or weak a person is. It has to do with how they learn to process emotion growing up. If you grew up in an environment where anger was not allowed, where expressing frustration was met with punishment or withdrawal of love, your nervous system learned to redirect that anger. Instead of expressing it outward, it turned it inward, and tears became the only safe exit for an emotion that had nowhere else to go. So when you cry during anger, it is often not just about this moment. It is about every moment you were not allowed to be angry. Every time you swallowed it, every time you held it back, every time you told yourself it wasn't safe to feel it, your body remembered all of it. And now, when the anger finally surfaces, it brings everything with it. Here is the part nobody talks about. When you cry during anger, the tears are usually not about anger alone. They are about something underneath it. Anger is almost never the primary emotion. It is what psychologists call a secondary emotion, meaning there is something beneath the anger that came first. Hurt, disappointment, feeling unseen, feeling disrespected, feeling like you don't matter. The anger is the response to one of those deeper feelings. And the tears. The tears are the signal that the deeper wound has been touched. So the next time you cry when you're angry, instead of being ashamed, try asking yourself one question. What am I actually feeling underneath this anger? The answer to that question is almost always more honest than the anger itself. So how do you work with this instead of against it? First, stop fighting the tears. The more you fight them, the more overwhelming they become. Let them come. They are not betraying you. They are trying to communicate something. Second, name what's underneath. When the moment has passed, sit with it. Ask yourself, was I hurt? Was I disappointed? Did I feel dismissed? Did I feel like I didn't matter? The anger had a reason. Find the reason beneath the reason. Third, give yourself permission to be angry, not explosively, not destructively, but actually acknowledge to yourself, I am angry. This affected me. My feelings are valid, because so many people who cry when angry were taught that their anger was not acceptable, and that lesson is still running in their body. Giving yourself permission to feel anger without shame is one of the most healing things you can do. You are not too sensitive. You are not weak. You are not broken because your body expresses anger through tears.
You are someone whose nervous system learned to carry more than it should have, and whose body is now asking for a different way. The tears are not the problem. They are the message, and messages deserve to be heard, not hidden. Take care of yourself. See you in the next one.